Hi, sweetheart. What's your name?
Do you see any of the real Diana in Meghan?
God,
you?
no.
Really?
No. Oh, sorry.
What if one of the most powerful royal love stories of our time was built on a lie?
In my opinion, she would still be a waitress if it wasn't for Dad.
For years, Meghan Markle sold the world an image of the perfect modern duchess, graceful, independent, and glowing through a miracle pregnancy. But now,
Meghan, f*** off.
Piers Morgan, Britain's most unapologetic royal critic, has decided he's not letting this one go. With a smirk only he could pull off, he's waving what he calls new evidence that could shatter Meghan's carefully polished image for good.
Are there any fans of Meghan Markle in tonight? Oh, hang on! There is one lone hand has raised up here. Actually, that is one more than I expected, I have to be honest.
And here's the kicker. This isn't just old gossip recycled for clicks. Oh no, these are allegedly leaked documents, conflicting timelines, and photos that royal watchers claim don't add up. One moment, her bump is there, the next, it's mysteriously smaller. And Piers is treating it like the royal version of a Netflix thriller. He's calling it PregnancyGate, and according to him, the receipts are damning.
I don't think that is a real baby bump. I think
way too big. It's way too big.
And sort of too low as well.
Yeah, it's like a metre out there. I mean, it looks the wrong shape.
Where's she going to give birth there? Through her knees or something? I mean, that is too low.
Of course, Meghan's camp has stayed silent, hoping the noise dies down. But in today's internet age, silence is gasoline, and Piers just lit the match. The question isn't whether he's right or wrong anymore. It's why the story keeps coming back stronger every time. So buckle up, because this isn't a polite royalty session. This is a full-blown media roast, with Piers Morgan serving the flames himself. What he just revealed could be the scandal Meghan never recovers from. And trust me, it's even messier than you think. But what happens next? That's where things get shocking.
And also, why is the belly several shades browner than anywhere else? It's not supposed to be brown.
This story isn't about what's proven. It's about proximity, perception, and why certain names keep resurfacing whenever royal power networks are examined. Piers Morgan didn't just come back swinging. He came back aiming straight for Meghan's royal reputation like it owed him rent. After months of silence, he dropped a fresh media grenade, claiming he's uncovered brand new evidence exposing the biggest royal illusion in years. He strutted onto his talk show with his trademark smirk, tapping a stack of documents as if he was about to prosecute Buckingham Palace itself. His message was simple: I told you she wasn't telling the truth. And just like that, the internet lost its collective mind.
Let's not forget the Oprah performance.
Oh yeah.
What?
They did what? These people?
What?
I mean,
There's a conversation with you
With Harry,
about how dark your baby is going to be?
potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Ooh, how dark your baby was going
it was
to be?
ridiculous.
Within hours, clips of his rant flooded TikTok, X, and YouTube. Royal drama junkies replayed every second like courtroom footage. Even those who couldn't stand Piers had to admit he knew exactly how to stir chaos. He framed it as setting the record straight, but let's be real. This was entertainment warfare disguised as journalism. Every eyebrow raise, every pause between his words, it was pure performance art. What really stung Meghan's fans, though, was his calm confidence. He wasn't shouting this time. He was savoring it like a man who'd waited years for this very moment. And whether his evidence holds any truth or not almost didn't matter, the damage was already done. Piers Morgan had reignited a fire the royals thought they'd buried. But what's inside those so-called documents? That's where things start to look a little too convenient and dangerously personal.
Do you remember Meghan actually refused to use the hospital that was usually used by royals and refused to use all of the normal medical staff, and there was all of the weirdness over the timing of the birth of Archie?
It started with a few curious screenshots, and then spiraled into a full-blown internet obsession. Meghan Markle's baby bump, once celebrated as a royal miracle, suddenly became the most analyzed belly in Britain. One day, she stepped out in a sleek designer dress with a bump that looked picture perfect. 2 days later, the same bump seemed to have shifted, smaller here, higher there, vanishing beneath a coat like a magic trick gone wrong. The tabloids didn't need a press release. Twitter did the math for them. Enter Piers Morgan, magnifying glass in hand, replaying every clip like he was solving the Da Vinci Code. He pointed out how Meghan cradled her bump everywhere, on stage, in interviews, even during surprise walkabouts. To her fans, it was sweet. To Piers, it was theater. Suddenly, hashtags like Bumpgate and Royal Illusion were trending like wildfire. Critics argued it was lighting, camera angles, or posture causing the inconsistencies. But the internet had already made up its mind.
Trevor put an article out there that Meghan had a hysterectomy and couldn't have children, and that was a big issue in their relationship. So that says a lot to the fake royal kids right now, because obviously they couldn't have come out of her. So that's something that she obviously is going to have to deal with.
Something didn't look right. Side-by-side comparisons flooded Reddit, with amateur analysts pausing every frame like digital detectives. Meanwhile, Meghan's silence turned suspicion into sport. Every outfit choice became evidence. Every public appearance, another clue. The bump wasn't just a symbol of motherhood anymore, it was a mystery wrapped in royal silk. And just when people thought they'd seen it all, one particular video surfaced that made even her biggest defenders pause. Remember when Meghan proudly told the world she wanted a natural, peaceful home birth at Frogmore Cottage? The image was perfect: candles, calm music, the modern duchess rewriting royal tradition. But when the big day finally arrived, poof, the home birth vanished faster than royal approval ratings. Out of nowhere, the palace announced Archie was born at Portland Hospital, a luxury facility known for celebrity secrecy. No explanation. No clarification. Just silence, and a press release that read like it had been drafted weeks in advance.
All of it was bullshit, designed to damage and attack the royal family, the monarchy, and all of it, and it made me puke.
Piers Morgan pounced on that silence like a hawk on a mouse. He replayed Meghan's past interviews, her glowing words about privacy and empowerment, then slammed the sudden change as a royal disappearing act. Fans were left wondering what happened to that heartfelt homebirth plan. Was it just another PR fantasy crafted for sympathy points? The hospital switch fueled more than curiosity. It ignited full-blown suspicion. Theories exploded online, ranging from security scares and scheduling conflicts to wild surrogacy whispers. None were confirmed, but the lack of answers gave every rumor legs. Royal protocol experts scratched their heads. How could something so heavily promoted simply vanish from the record? Meghan's carefully built narrative was cracking, and Piers made sure every viewer heard the snap. Because in the royal world, image is everything, and when your story doesn't match your timeline, the internet will do the rewriting for you. And what came next only deepened the mystery.
Meghan entered this world like it was a Hollywood set, assuming she could rewrite the script, center herself in every scene, and edit out anything that didn't fit her narrative.
Just when people thought the rumors couldn't get any wilder, leaked documents began circulating like contraband at a royal tea party. Screenshots of supposed memos, schedules, and private notes suddenly appeared online, each one hinting that Meghan's pregnancy timeline didn't add up. According to these so-called leaks, there were hospital visits on days when she was photographed miles away at official events. Coincidence? Piers Morgan didn't think so. He called it proof of a stage-managed pregnancy narrative, and you could practically hear the internet explode. Within hours, hashtags like royal timeline and receipt season were trending. People stitched together dates, photos, and headlines like digital detectives hunting for royal secrets. The palace stayed silent, of course, but that only made things worse. Silence in a scandal is like gasoline. It doesn't put out the fire, it makes it roar. Even seasoned journalists admitted the timing of the leaks was suspicious. Some argued they were forged to smear Meghan. Others swore they came straight from disgruntled staffers tired of being silenced. Either way, perception became reality. And Piers, ever the showman, didn't miss a beat, grinning through segments where he said, "I'm not saying it's true, but if it is."
57,000 people complained about me for not believing Princess Pinocchio. And eventually my boss had said, can you just apologise to Meghan Markle or you're going to have to, maybe lose your job. I went, I'll take the job option, thanks, I'll leave. And I walked off into the sunset.
Wow. The damage was done. Facts didn't matter anymore, only the story did. And this story had teeth. Because once people started questioning when the baby was born, the next question came naturally: was Meghan Markle even the one who gave birth at all? Just when the drama felt like it couldn't twist any tighter, whispers began leaking from behind palace walls. Anonymous staff memos started surfacing, notes supposedly describing long hours, endless requests, and a duchess who demanded the impossible, all while painting herself as the one who wasn't being supported. The irony? These same stories Meghan Markle once used to justify her emotional breakdown during interviews were now being flipped on their royal heads. Piers Morgan wasted no time turning the whispers into headlines. He claimed these behind-the-scenes accounts revealed a pattern: Meghan Markle crying victim while everyone else scrambled to keep her happy. The more he talked, the more the internet nodded along, saying, "Wait, this actually kind of makes sense." Suddenly, the strong, independent woman under pressure narrative looked more like a Hollywood production gone off script. What really fueled the fire was Meghan's alleged reaction to staff exhaustion, rumors of dismissals, cold shoulders, and emotional manipulation. To her supporters, it was character assassination. To her critics, it was confirmation. And Piers Morgan sat in the middle, pretending to be the voice of reason while fanning the flames with every sarcastic smirk.
Putting out a twerking, heavily pregnant video with him dancing around like a wooden clown next to her. It's all just embarrassing.
The result was brutal. Sympathy turned into suspicion. Support turned into side-eye. The Duchess who once had the world in her corner was now facing the same audience, only this time, they were holding receipts instead of roses. And that's when Meghan Markle's silence stopped being strategic and started looking guilty. When the accusations flared up again, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry did what they do best: vanish behind palace-sized silence. No statements. No interviews. Not even a carefully worded sources say. Just a deafening quiet that hung over every headline like royal fog. And in the digital age, that kind of silence doesn't calm a storm, it feeds it. Every day without a response became another reason for skeptics to believe the rumors were true. Piers Morgan knew it, too. He leaned into that void like a man hosting a one-sided boxing match, gleefully landing punches with no one fighting back. To Meghan's critics, the silence looked like guilt wrapped in designer fabric. To her supporters, it was dignified restraint. But online, it was blood in the water. Forums erupted. TikToks dissected every old clip. Conspiracy threads multiplied faster than royal baby photos. The narrative stopped belonging to Meghan Markle. It belonged to the mob. Piers Morgan capitalized perfectly, repeating, if she really had nothing to hide, why not just say so? The line echoed across tabloids and talk shows until it became gospel. Meghan's silence, once her shield, turned into her biggest vulnerability. And the irony? The woman who built an empire on her voice, speeches, interviews, empowerment campaigns, was now being buried by the very thing she refused to say. Because in the world of royal scandals, it's not the lies that destroy you. It's the silence that lets everyone else write your truth.
Why have they simply not made an announcement to the fact that all of this speculation about children's arrivals?
Let's be honest, by this point, it's not even about a baby bump anymore. It's about power, payback, and who gets the final word in the royal circus. Piers Morgan isn't chasing justice. He's chasing dominance. Every headline he crafts, every exclusive he teases, is ammunition in a personal war that began the moment Meghan Markle ghosted him. That bruised ego became the engine of a global scandal, and he's steering it like a man on a mission to make sure she never lives it down. But don't get it twisted, Meghan Markle isn't just a passive target. Every designer-clad appearance, every Netflix documentary, every podcast drop is her silent counterpunch. She's fighting Piers Morgan not with words, but with visibility. Still, Piers plays the long game, painting himself as the truth-teller taking on Hollywood's royal fairy tale. And let's face it, the world loves a villain who believes he's the hero. The genius, or madness, of it all is how Piers Morgan turned Meghan Markle's narrative into his business model. Every claim, every clip, every shady revelation keeps both their names trending. The feud isn't just personal, it's profitable. So when people ask why he won't let it go, the answer is simple: controversy is currency, and Meghan Markle is his golden ticket. In today's fame economy, it doesn't matter who's right. It only matters who gets the clicks first. And trust me, this story's cash register is still ringing. Forget Buckingham Palace. Meghan's real trial happened on the internet, where memes are evidence and hashtags are the jury. Once the rumors took off, social media turned into a 24/7 courtroom filled with armchair detectives and amateur prosecutors. In the People versus the Duchess of drama, the crowd wasn't looking for truth. They wanted entertainment. And Meghan Markle, whether she liked it or not, was the main event.
It makes them newsworthy. So you either then ignore what people are talking about and debating and having all the silly stuff about the fake bump and so on, or you embrace it and we do a debate and it's always the same stuff, right? You two are never going to give an inch. I'm never going to give an inch the other way. We're losing time from our lives. We're never going to get back with these people.
Piers Morgan didn't even need to say much anymore. The mob did the talking for him. Thousands of self-proclaimed royal experts dissected Meghan Markle's hand gestures, facial expressions, even the way she walked. One tweet claiming her bump folded in a clip hit millions of views overnight. Suddenly, perception became reality. And the more outrageous the theory, the faster it spread. Supporters tried to defend her, but logic doesn't trend. Chaos does. The louder her defenders shouted, the more oxygen they gave the flames. Meghan Markle became both the defendant and the headline, and the court of public opinion had already delivered its verdict: guilty of mystery. That's the dark truth of digital fame. Once the algorithm decides you're a villain, you can't PR your way out. The internet never forgets, and it never forgives. In the age of viral outrage, reputation isn't lost overnight. It's deleted one trending hashtag at a time. And there you have it, the scandal that refuses to die. What started as whispers about a bump spiraled into one of the most chaotic royal controversies of the decade. Whether you believe Piers Morgan is a truth-teller or just a professional pot-stirrer, one thing's certain: he's dragged Meghan Markle back into the global spotlight she's been trying so hard to outrun. And as the dust settles, the question isn't what really happened anymore, it's who's bold enough to expose what comes next. Because if you thought this was wild, wait until you see what's already unraveling in our previous investigation. Let's just say it features both Meghan Markle and Prince Andrew, dragged into the same spotlight as journalist Tom Bauer drops a pile of receipts that could rattle royal walls all over again. Trust me, you're going to want to see how deep that rabbit hole goes. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join the Star Spotlight community, where we don't just spill the tea, we serve it piping hot with the crown still floating in it. This is Star Spotlight, where truth wears designer shoes and scandal never sleeps. Stay tuned, because the next revelation is already brewing. This story is about understanding, not accusation.